Good evening. It's Thursday night, the 12th of November, and day 316 of my journey to business alignment. Living the dream is alive and well again and again. Love it, love it, love it. Last night I wrote down this power statement for today. Today, both Fahad and I will fix the list of bugs that we both have to get done. He's still working on getting all the sales landing pages designed out and linked up properly, and I'm still working on getting all the payment order forms designed out. Here's what I had to do from my to-do list for today, for Thursday, as you can see right there. Got them done, pretty exciting. My most important task was to fix the list of bugs that we both have, and I have 3 pages that both Fahad and I worked on today. So example, right here, you can see those I got done. You can show these that I got done right here. All that. And I got these done right here. Man, page after page after page. My fun task for today was to keep working on the order form master template so that I have that model going forward from when I copy it 15 other times. Do a little modification for each one individually. And my exciting task today was to finish designing the worksheet button design that I will use as the button for folks to click on those landing pages, product order form landing pages. They don't have to have all the links listed out there, and they just have one little icon worksheet button. It's enlarged in that, and I went to print it off, and it's bad ink. It's got blue around it, and it says click here to download worksheets. So got to get some black ink tomorrow. Anyhow, so let's go ahead and go over my end of the day success routine questions. Get honest with yourself, Marty. What didn't go well today, or what could you have done better today? Did you wake up early and start strong? I did. For a Thursday morning, 6:30, up and going. Did you start your morning with power? Cold blast water, make the bed, win the morning, win the day. Were you productive throughout your day? Page after page after page. Did you get the most important things done? I did. Did you move your goals forward, pieces through the portal of my mind, manifest to the world and physical by taking action, doing. Did you show up as the person you wanted to? Yes, I did. What about your personal time with your wife, Kathleen? She was present for me. I was present for her. We had a lovely evening, watched a fun little movie. It was nice. And here's my end of the day success routine accountability question. Marty, were you honest with yourself about today's task? In other words, did you keep your promises that you made to yourself this morning? Well, this morning I looked at everything I wanted to get done today as I was reprioritizing my list. Every morning you want to reprioritize your to-do list. And as I was doing that, I had 3 lists of tasks like I showed you to get done. Both Fahad and I had a long list of to-dos to get through today. So I promised myself that I would work all day long, nonstop, checking off task after task after task off those lists, and hopefully I'd get them all 3 done. If I ran out of day before I ran out of tasks, that's okay. So take a look at those that I just saw. Got them done. Bam, done, finished. Okay, I even designed that worksheet button I showed you. So I kept my promise that I made to myself this morning for sure, and I'm happy about that. The next question is, what movies did you watch during your mindfulness time today, Marty? Well, I watched my must-see TV favorite 5 movies that I always do, and then I ate breakfast. I went right to eating breakfast so I could get up to the office this morning. I didn't take time to go to the movies, so to speak, during that mindfulness time because I was so excited about getting up to the office and getting on with the work. My next question says, what's the one thing that would make all the difference going forward? What one thing can I do better tomorrow? Even if the day goes sideways getting it done, I'd still feel like a success. What would that be now? Turn it to a power statement. Well, the one thing that's been my focus every day for days now is to work on my thought management, and I'm still going to have this be my power statement going forward for today and until I get the website done. So here's what I wrote down for my power state for tomorrow. I will work on using my CT-FAR model, that suite of circumstance, thoughts, feelings, actions, and results. Okay, that's the CT-FAR model to work through any issues I have so that my thinking is productive and not disempowering. It helps me show up as the person that serves me best. Both Fahad and I still have more to do to get done, but like I said, when it's completed, it's going to be fantastic and launch it live. Woohoo! The next question I'm going to ask myself as my end of the day success routine asks is to ask myself, were there any mistakes or failures that you can turn into a tool of success going forward? Well, because Fahad and I have just been reading our list each morning to see what was the next task to do, and then getting after that task and checking it off, getting after the next one and checking it off, getting after the next one and checking it off. We haven't had any mistakes today. Neither of us failed today either, so there wasn't any failure to turn into a tool of success today. I like to do tools of success, but I don't like to fail, so hopefully there'll be far and few between of new tools of success. The next question is, what's your biggest success today, Marty? What did you do do well today, in other words? Well, my biggest success, I think, was getting through the 3 pages of smaller tasks that I showed you so that I get on and get those big ones done too. The progress I made on the order form that I've been working on and all these smaller tasks made for a very productive day. Man, it went just zoom. So many things got done and the time was gone. I finished the worksheet button design that I showed you, but I think I'm going to do another one to see if I can make it look even better and more fun and more inviting to click on. Anyway, my next end of the day success routine question asked me to rate my day's effort, and because I started early and continuing all day long, I gave myself a 9 because I worked at the speed of 9 all day today. I'm hoping I can get the order form designed and ready by the end of the day tomorrow, which is Friday, but we're going to see how much I get through those chat conversations. There's some pretty complicated little steps that I need help on. Okay, I want to end the day strong. Here's what I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the principle that says set up a schedule to reinforce your newfound behavior. Set up a series of short-term goals or milestones, and as you reach each one, immediately reward yourself. That's the principle. Tell me, how can you reward yourself for succeeding? I'll tell you what you shouldn't do. Don't wait until you've gone a whole year, for example, without smoking. When you've gone just one day, give yourself a reward. Don't wait until you're lost 80 pounds. That may never happen. It may take an entire year. Who knows? Don't even wait until you've lost a pound. The minute you can push the plate away with food still on it, give yourself a pat on the back. That's called a mini habit. Don't wait until you have finally launched your new business. The minute you come up with a name for your business, reward yourself. Each new milestone of going through the steps of starting and launching your new business, reward yourself time and time again. Give yourself rewards each time you begin to make the changes necessary to ensure your long-term success. Why? Doing this helps your neural system, your mapping pathways to link to great pleasure, your rewards. And that helps cause real change. Understanding the law of reinforcement helps speed up the process of conditioning a new pattern and embedding it into our brains. Knowing and understanding the fundamental forces of conditioning that drive our actions enables us to take control of these forces, which then helps us create our new destiny. Circumstance, thoughts is the key, creates new feelings. New feelings generates better actions and more positive behavior, and more positive behavior and actions generate the results that we want. These principles lead to the next thing I'm grateful for, the law of reinforcement, which says any pattern of emotion or behavior that is continually reinforced would become an automatic and conditioned response. Much like our body responds to grabbing a hold of our seatbelt as we sit down in the car. You know, when you sit in, your arm kind of swings without you even thinking it, automatically grabs that seatbelt and click, click. If you got the habit, that's what happens. Anything we fail to reinforce will eventually dissipate and go away. We can reinforce our own behavior or someone else's through positive reinforcement. That is, every time we produce the behavior we want, we need to give ourselves a reward. That reward can be praise. Way to go, bam, Marty. That's why you're hearing me do that. It can be praise, a gift, a small gift, a tiny gift, a new freedom maybe, or we can use negative reinforcement. This might be a frown, a scowl, a critical word, a loud noise, or even physical punishment. It's crucial for us to understand that reinforcement is not the same as punishment and reward. Reinforcement is responding to a behavior immediately after it occurs, while punishment and reward may occur long after that behavior took place. Reinforcement is so powerful. Next, I'm grateful for John Locke, who said, "Good and evil, reward and punishment are the only motives to a rational creature. These are the spur and reins whereby all mankind are set on work and are guided." Appropriate timing is absolutely critical to effective conditioning. If a coach yells, "Great, fantastic," right when the basketball team executes a perfect pick and roll, it has a lot more impact than if he had waited until they were in the locker room and were being debriefed. Why, you ask? Because we always want to link the sensation, those great feelings of reinforcement in the pattern that is occurring right then and there. That emotional sensation is what we link up to that pleasure. More powerful. Well, it's time for me to go to bed. I'll be here once again tomorrow night, right here at my laptop. Until then, though, I wish you continued success. Good night.